Ladies and gentlemen, I, the great Nux Pentious, am here to spread my wrath to the entire world. The great Nux Pentious will never, ever be outdone. Outdone by no one. Oh, wait, how did this wasn't supposed to be here. Let's get rid of that one. No. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is we are doing the Sir Pentious video. All right, Cartoon Universe just dropped the video on how Sir Pentious changed Hazbin Hotel. And I am more than happy and excited to get right into the Sir Pentious. All right, everyone's been calling me Sir Pentious on freaking internet for weeks. I'm not gonna pull up all the memes and clips that I've been getting literally everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean it. I have thousands of fan arts of Nux Pentious everywhere, all right? And it might be because I'm just the most based man alive. See, here is a video that I released 11 days ago. You see, this video was released January 25th, which, for the record, was after the first 4 episodes of Hazbin Hotel came out. This came out 2 weeks before the last episode of Hazbin Hotel. Oh, I guess we'll see how it plays off, but I could just see season 1 ending with, like, I don't know, Sir Pentious or something going to heaven. Like, everything sucks, everything fails, there's an extermination going on, people are dying. Sir Pentious does something selfless and goes to heaven. That would be insane. I'm just saying! I'm just fucking saying! I called it. I so fucking called it. Y'all freaking... You can spam pre-watch in the chat all you want, you stupid little bitch egg bricks. You egg boys. Y'all spamming pre-watched. This is something that literally, for the record, let me just remind all of you, no one predicted it. No one predicted this. This was not predicted. Literally, no one saw this coming. It was a big shock to everyone except for me. Except for me, who called it. I, who live above time and space itself. I alone am the Pentious one. And it's not just because repent has Pentious, he's repenting. I got that Sir Pentious riz, okay?
Today, we're gonna talk about the game-changing reveal at the end of the first season of Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah, who could have seen that one coming, am I right?
Which, if you have not clicked away because of obvious spoilers incoming at this point, you know to be that Sir
Sorry for spoiling it for you before it happened!
Pentious did not just die at the hands of Adam, but ended up
Dude, I can't believe they fucking killed him like that. Like, so quickly. It was traumatizing.
manifesting in heaven.
Let's go! Sir Pentious Riz! The Sir Pentious... Dude. Adam, you think you're cool because you're Dick Master? Sir Pentious has 2 penises. I, the great Nux Pentious, am the double Dick Master.
Not just die at the hands of Adam, but ended up re-manifesting
Oh, hello.
heaven. My name is Deep Cut. Subscribe, or one of the characters in the background dies.
Oh, fuck, dude. Thank God I'm not in the background. Oh, my God.
Do it. Don't test me. Now,
yeah, check out Cartoon Universe. Man makes good stuff. I've been enjoying our little banter in the comment sections of our videos. And also subscribe to me because I'm just saying. I know that I've been more of a reacty style guy, but my reactions, bro, they are over analyzing the media I am reacting to, okay? That is why I'm always right. That's why you could say pre-watched, even though I predict things weeks before they happen.
Charlie is the princess of hell, and despite how gruesome the sinners can be, she wants them to have happy and healthy immortal lives without the fear of an annual extermination. Since they are immortal, the only way to kill a sinner is with an angelic weapon.
Apparently it's the only way to kill a lot of people, huh?
These are blades made of angelic steel, which have the power to kill a variety of souls who are elsewise immortal and just very...
Bro, Alistair's so good. By the way, dropping a new Alistair video. Oh, by the time this Pentious video is out on Nuxanor, there will be an overpowered done right Alistair analysis on my main channel. Just saying, you should go there, check it out, Alistair's the GOAT!
Powerful. While Adam acts shocked that angelic weapons can be used against the angels in the Hazbin finale...
I don't know if he acts shocked that they can be used against them, or shocked that they have possession of them, or possession of the knowledge that they can kill them. I'm just saying that is very possible.
In episode 6, Lute seemed to have no issue using an angelic weapon on Vaggie, which, in addition to dealing a permanent death to a sinner, can also do permanent injury. Normally, when a sinner...
Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying.
...is injured by something that is not angelic, they will just regenerate, which is said to be slow and painful, but a process that happens as long as an angelic weapon isn't used against them. Instead of regenerating her eye, Vaggie received an X there because of the angelic blade.
You could say that Adam's laser beam that killed Sir Pentious was not actually a celestial angelic weapon. I would argue that since it's an angelic laser, it would have the same properties as an angelic weapon. I would just make that argument. However, I think the big gimmick is that he actually ended up in heaven, which no one did before, because Sir Pentious makes the rules!
Now, one thing a lot of fans have
subscribe, egg boys!
wondered is what exactly happens to a sinner or soul in general now if they are damaged beyond means of regeneration. For instance, what if Cherry Bomb had created an explosive that—
Miss Cherry Bomb! I love you! Would you like to get cancelled on Twitter? Why me? Because I'm canceling everybody!
incinerated a sinner? Or what about the many sinners who seem to be eaten in the cannibal colony?
They probably tasted amazing. Well, what about them?
Well, aside from their flesh possibly just regrowing around their bones, which would not be eaten, it was confirmed through a Q&A on VivziePop's Patreon that sinners who are—
No, not more lore dropped in Q&As on Patreons. Aw, man.
destroyed beyond repair, instead remanifest entirely. This would be similar to how a soul first manifests in hell after dying on Earth, so nothing new in terms of lore, really.
Yeah.
Though it was claimed that this would be a very painful process, just like healing through regeneration. The finale, of course—
Yeah. Not super relevant to the Pentious arc, which, by the way, is the main point here, I'm just saying.
answered this question, but in a more dramatic way, through the character of Sir Pentious.
Dude, look at him! Spitting riz, staring daggers. Bro is bricked up and ready to fire. We lost a Dick Master, but we gained a double Dick Master!
Now, Adam used a giant magical beam to kill—
Oh, I can't believe how fast it was. When I first saw this in the reaction, oh, fuck, man, I lost my shit. I was traumatized.
kill Sir Pentious, and though even the Hazbin hotel crew seemed to think this was somehow permanent—
It was. He was permanently killed. As a sinner.
it wasn't a death by an angelic blade.
Dude, look at all— I don't know. I think that it probably has the same properties as an angelic blade. Otherwise, they would have known. That wouldn't be it. But they thought it was it, because it probably has the same properties. That's a theory. A game theory. I just think anyone that gets killed in— So my headcanon for the way this season ended was— anyone that actually gets killed in hell, or heaven, whatever, I don't fucking know, they are rejudged. If they are deemed at their time of their second death as not changed, then they just stay dead. They're lost. They are a soul lost for eternity. However, if they have been either redeemed or perhaps even the opposite, I think that they might reincarnate into heaven now. Even from an angelic weapon.
Some fans have speculated that Adam just—
So then Adam would be switched? Yeah, that's part of my theory, that Adam, since he became like an absolute— Again, I really like my theory that Adam actually was a good guy. When he originally died, ended up in heaven. Like, maybe not a good guy, but he wasn't a bad guy, so he ended up in heaven. And then over the last 5,000 years in heaven, he became an asshole. Now that he's an asshole and he's killed by an angelic weapon, maybe he'll reincarnate into hell. And that would be such a crazy twist for season 2. Bro, I just want him to show up to the Hazbin Hotel to redeem himself, and I want Charlie to just look at him and be like, hell is forever whether you like it or not. Try to be better, now you boiling the pot. Bro, I just want her to do that. By the way, me singing like this got me copyright claims. I'm just saying. Me doing those little sings, anyway.
naturally has the power to kill sinners, but if he did, then he didn't need the army or any angelic weapons with him. He could simply annihilate sinners.
Yeah, but maybe he could. The other angels did need the angelic weapons because they couldn't shoot magic lasers. Bro, also, fucking love Adam. What a goated antagonist.
En masse with his giant beam. Adam is undoubtedly very powerful, but I just don't see any reason to believe that his powers naturally kill other souls. When faced with a threat bigger than the Exorcist, such as Sir Pentious' warship, Adam is able to bust that out and cause mass destruction to the machinery and even to Sir Pentious. But Adam himself likely knows that Sir Pentious or anyone else he kills with this beam is just going to reform again later.
That's really interesting. I really didn't look at it this way. First of all, the Lucifer fight, oh, so fucking good. The Alistair fight, oh, so fucking good. It's an interesting theory. My headcanon was that this would operate the same way as an angelic weapon. Because it is technically an angelic weapon, it's a laser beam coming from an angel. I don't know. I think that's still left pretty unclear.
Albeit no one expected Sir Pentious to reform in heaven.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I am not gonna take this slanderous allegation lying down. Well, no one expected Sir Pentious to reborn in heaven, but I could just see season 1 ending with like, I don't know, Sir Pentious or something, going to heaven. Wow! Like, everything sucks, everything fails, there's an extermination going on, people are dying. Sir Pentious does something selfless and goes to heaven. That would be insane. Look, I'm just saying, it's not like nobody expected it. I'm not gonna take this lying down.
Now, the key reason Sir Pentious is believed to have remanifested in heaven is because he died doing something noble, perhaps atoning for his sins on earth and even others in hell. There are
Bro, so based. Managed to give Cherry Bomb his piece of his mind at the very end. Goddamn.
Theories as to how this might have happened, but for now, it makes sense to operate under the assumption that Sir Pentious did somehow redeem himself.
Let's go. What do you mean somehow? Sir Pentious is awesome, bro. Oh my god, you're such a hater, man. All right, egg community, rise up, eggs.
This would mean that hell was never truly hell, but rather purgatory.
Or is it just hell, except if you redeem yourself and die redeemed, you switch sides? What, you think that if people die in hell and they're bad, they just go to super hell?
And unlike hell, which Adam claims is forever, purgatory is a place you are only meant to stay until you have worked through what you have done on earth so that you can ascend to heaven. It was a hypothetical middle dimension believed to exist between what we think of as heaven and hell.
Bro, what? How can you say that it's a middle dimension when you have Lucifer down here? What's down there?
For souls who were not righteous enough for heaven, people didn't want to think of as suffering eternally in hell either. In the world of Hazbin Hotel, however, the place we call hell essentially is purgatory. The large majority of souls from Earth end up in hell, and it's implied to not really be fair. With the earliest drafts of Hazbin Hotel, back when it was a story within the Zoophobia comic book, shows Vaggie complaining that despite the fact that she wasn't a great person, people who were much worse than her didn't end up with the same punishment in hell. The large majority of people are...
Listen, again, because most people that are in heaven or hell are probably not great. Right? They're probably just average people. The issue with the heaven-hell schematic in Hazbin Hotel, the way it's, introduced to us, is every single person in hell is just an absolutely rotten sinner. And every single person in heaven was just a absolutely glorious, virtuous individual. And what about all the dumb fucks in the middle? Which is most of us, by the way. So, like, where about them? What about them? What if it's 51% sins, they go to hell, and if it's 51% virtue, they go to heaven? Again, we don't really understand, and I think the major plot point, maybe not of Season 2, but maybe of Season 3, and I've been thinking about this for a long time, so I'm glad that this is going to be my opportunity kind of to talk about it. I think that the Seraphim don't know the qualities that people need to go to heaven or hell. They do not know how it works to end up where they were. Do you remember when when Charlie in episode 6 went to visit heaven and saw what's-his-face there with the book, saw St. Peter with the book, of all the people that are going to heaven? They don't decide, they don't judge, they don't know. There is some sort of council above both the people we see in heaven and the people we see in hell right now, on an even higher spiritual plane, that are truly making the decisions and truly pulling the strings. I'm really excited to see that, because I do think that's ultimately going to be like the ultimate final arc of Hazbin Hotel, really learning about all that shit as well. So while I do believe that is definitely going to be something real in Hazbin Hotel, I'm not going to sit here and say that this is purgatory.
Supposed to go to hell, it seems, because they are supposed to work through their issues in a world that is even more harsh than Earth, a place where you can more clearly see how your issues ultimately enslave you. Here, they would be put to the test, but with an infinite amount of time, with endless opportunity to improve themselves in order to survive the harsh life of hell.
It's really, really interesting if that's the system, but then it comes down to motivation. And I know that, who am I to question motivations like this, but why would God want to create hell? All right, just thinking about this for the lore of Hazbin Hotel. Why would God want to create hell to put sinners there and not tell them that there's a way to redeem themselves, so that when they do redeem themselves, they end up back in heaven? Why would God want this to happen? Or whoever's actually creating all this stuff, because Hazbin Hotel has never actually made clear that there is a God. You can stop spamming Gehenna in chat. I am fully familiar with the concept. Hell and heaven in Judaism is very, very different than hell and heaven in Christianity, which is why I'm really trying my hardest to stay on track with Christian heaven and hell lore, because that's definitely much more clearly reflected in Hazbin Hotel.
Inevitably, these people were meant to experience a physical death there and remanifest in heaven, but for some reason, that never seems to have happened before. And if any number of sinners had managed to remanifest in heaven after experiencing some sort of death in hell, I think it would be big news. As unlikely as it may seem, that would make Sir Pentious the first person to truly redeem themselves and get into heaven.
That in 5,000 years of heaven, Sir Pentious is the first person to redeem himself. My God!
It could be that no person has experienced a physical death so close to having changed their moral alignment, but characters like Camilla highlight how every level in hell has people who are just doing their best to protect the ones they love. And it's surprising more of them wouldn't be—
Dude, I love Camilla. What a fantastic character.
—considered redeemed before experiencing some sort of death. I have more videos coming out later this week that will explore the possible different natures of how Sir Pentious ended up in heaven. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to assume the immediate logic that heaven would, which is that Sir Pentious legitimately did just get redeemed and thus remanifested as an angel.
That makes sense to me. I mean, that's definitely the basic explanation, and I do believe that's the most probable. Listen, sometimes the most obvious explanation is in fact the truth.
And that this simply had never been done before. The show will likely reveal that there are more twists to how this really happened, but heaven would think this is what happened and would act accordingly.
Welcome to heaven, oh, where the virtuous reside. Welcome to heaven, oh. Sorry.
First and foremost, I think this would lead to Charlie's Hotel being granted actual permission to run in Season 2.
Yeah, true, because it actually works. So again, we don't know everything Sarah knows right now. I think after Alistair and Lilith, Sarah's by far the most fascinating character and most interesting character. So it really reminds me a lot of that scene in episode 6 where Sarah's like, you don't understand, where she says to, right, where she keeps saying to her that like, yo, Emily, you don't understand. You don't understand. It needs to be this way. Like, they think that's how it works.
This would have proven Charlie's concepts.
Either that or I am God, and I just really liked Sir Pentious. True. Thank you, Chad. Agreed.
To them, and out of simply not being a hypocrite, Sarah would have to at least give Charlie permission to keep operating her hotel in order to placate Emily. Emily was already very upset with Sarah about the annual extermination, and Sarah's only excuse for not granting—
That was, I think, the best scene in the entire show. I think that the "It's Not Fair, Sarah," that whole song, that is the best scene in all of Hazbin Hotel. That episode 6 scene.
The hotel their blessing to just keep trying was because Charlie had no proof anything would change. However, this would undoubtedly lead to outrage in heaven as well, especially once it became known that Adam was killed during the annual extermination, that the rest of heaven was really only just learning about in the last month or so.
Yeah!
Sir Pentious will likely be the most unwelcome character in all of heaven, and this would lead to a—
Yo, what if Sir Pentious actually changes the geopolitical landscape in heaven? Oh my God, that would be insane. Bro, Sir Pentious is the GOAT. Man's just the GOAT.
a lot of funny bits, I think, where he's trying
to hello.
make a home in heaven, but—
Is it just me? Or did they redeem him by turning him white? I'm not sure I like this. I'm just saying. Dude, how did the Nux self-insert goofball side gimmick character become the actual GOAT? Can you explain this to me? Can you explain this to me?
It's anything to do with him, other than, of course, Emily, who would try to help him as much as possible. For Sir Pentious in particular, I think he would actually want to go back to hell, and it's not like he'd even have to remanifest there or anything. Like Vaggie, he could simply be taken there and live at the hotel with the people he cares about.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen. There's no way.
Still being an angel, just living in hell again. And of course, none of this can actually be good.
Sir Pentious is just gonna be fucking awesome. He's gonna be up there in heaven. He's gonna be on the freaking council. Like when they talk about all this shit, and Sir Pentious, yo, I just love him so much. I love him so much. I love him so much.
Lute in particular is going to have it out for Sir Pentious.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be insane. I think she's probably gonna be the second main antagonist of season 2.
Sabotage him as long as he is there. And that entire time, Sarah will have to be freaking out too.
Oh yeah, dude, she's gonna be losing her shit.
She made it clear there is something more sinister going on that I just can't wait.
Yeah, that's the biggest, one of the biggest mysteries going forward for sure.
Wait for the show to unravel. Originally, it was implied that all souls would naturally go to heaven. We learned this in the first episode of the show, where Lucifer is said to be thrown into his creation, indicating Lucifer created hell. This is tied not just to giving the fruit of knowledge to Adam's second wife, Eve, but also to evil making its way into the world because of this. Sarah likely believes that by letting souls from hell into heaven, she is risking the possibility that the evil of hell that has leaked onto the earth could leak into her pure world as well.
That's... I don't know, because it's very clear that even with the evil of Lucifer that freaking intruded into the world is a big question mark. Because we don't know how exactly this is manifesting in the worlds of Hazbin Hotel. Especially because you saw Adam. Adam's fucked up, bro. Man, he swears, he's a murderer, he's a psychopath, genocidal, racial freak, sexist motherfucker, son of a fuck, absolute dick master. Bro is not a good guy. There is evil in heaven too. I don't know, I can't see that. I feel like there has to be some even bigger plan that we don't know about yet.
This would not just be bad for heaven as a whole, but for whoever's...
Yes, swearing and genocide, equal levels of evil. Exactly, this is exactly. I'm glad that we all understand. Our morals are in the same place here. If he says the fuck word and also decides to genocide an entire race of people, then he's a bad guy. I'm just saying.
Sarah is really answering to or trying to keep at bay. We have seen an active campaign in Hell of a Boss by other royals to corrupt the earth in evil ways that I don't imagine Lucifer is very happy about. And those very...
Well, I don't think Lucifer might not even know about it. I think it's very likely Lucifer is just a depressed man holed up into his own situation, not really trying to get involved in all of that.
Forces making it into heaven, even if through a seemingly redeemed sinner, is probably a big part of what Sarah fears.
Oh yeah, bro. It's gonna be a geopolitical nightmare in heaven now, all thanks to Sir Pentious, uncancelable extraordinaire!
In the opening, Charlie's animation even alludes to the force of evil being contrasted with the force of good, with the angels being an important part of protecting existence from that evil. But what do you think? And do you think anyone cares? Let me know your self-perception.
Who asked?
In the comments down below.
Oh, people care. Oh, people care. Dude, Sir Pentious, I love him.
If you aren't too insulted by my sad attempt to have a different joke in every video before I ask you to subscribe, consider subscribing here.
Wow, bro knows the game. Bro, Sir Pentious single-handedly inflates the dollar. Bro, he's gonna make a war machine out of angelic steel in heaven. He's gonna sit there, he's gonna make a mech. Bro, I'm so happy Nux is owning the meme. Bro, the meme owned me. The meme owned me. You don't understand what it's been like to live as I. Listen, you don't understand. Everyone hits me with the freaking Sir Pentious shit all the time. Literally all the time. You don't understand the suffering and trauma I've gone through. Waking up to this meme everywhere I go. Literally endless memery. Oh my god, look at it, guys. It's literally the same person. It's the same guy. Oh my god, that's crazy. Crazy how it happens. Bro, you don't understand the insane levels of Sir Pentious. The insane levels of Nux Pentious that is literally everywhere. There is no escaping Nux Pentious. He's here, he's queer, and we love him. There is no end to the Sir Pentious. The Nux Pentious has claimed me as its own. Literally claimed me, and there's nothing I could do about it. It is so wild how you all insulted him as being bitchless and rizless, and simply because of that, you tried to use it as an insult when it only made me so much stronger. So much stronger. Okay, I'm scrolling between all the people that are trying to cancel me on Twitter. All right, and I'm still finding them. Between the cancellations, I'm still finding all these. The endless pentiousness. Bro, I didn't even see this one. What the frick? Dude, okay, can't show you the porn. But how did the entire community come together to assume that I'm Sir Pentious? Literally, what is this?
Okay, I saw this one meme on Twitter, and I think it might just be accurate. This is definitely Nux Taku, though, right? Can we be super honest? I now understand. Like, I totally get it now. I saw the meme and I was like, really? And now I'm like, oh no, I see it.
Do you see what I'm going through? This is everyone. This is the timeline. Bro, dude, literally endless Nux Pentious. Wherever you go. There's bajillions of this. Everywhere. Bajillions, I tell you. Even like not as art. Just photoshopping my face onto random freaking Sir Pentious. It's everywhere. It's endless and everywhere. And again, the photoshopping thing, people out here, like, we don't even need to work hard. We just freaking drop the freaking thing on the timeline, and that's all there is to it. Dude, you don't understand. Me being Sir Pentious has turned Fifi into Cherry Bomb. I don't think you can even begin to understand or comprehend or fathom the amount of Nux Pentiousness that has been going on Twitter. And this is just Twitter that I'm showing you. Bro, this is aside from the endless Discord messages, the virality on Rule 34. But at the end of the day, one thing to say. Everything sucks, everything fails, there's an extermination going on, people are dying. Sir Pentious does something selfless and goes to heaven. That would be insane. They called me Sir Pentious, and they've made me so much stronger. And that is why I, Nux Pentious, demand all of you egg boys, subscribe. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.